So Rowan, Peter in qualifying on your first visit to the short circuit here at Brands Hatch, and you can really move forward in the race from there.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully, it's such a short lap. You're always on the turn. You're always doing something. So, I mean, overtaking around here is really tricky, especially with the aero wash we've got in these cars, and also just the fact that you're always on the turn, and it's such a tight track. So, I think the most moves to capitalise on will be first couple of laps, and then after that, I think it will be pretty processional, as you know, last year. So I think whatever happens in the first 2 laps will be pretty much the running order unless someone goes off. So I think it's important to maximise those first laps and then just be consistent, put in laps.
And yesterday in practice, you're up there in the top 10 and top 8 as well. So is it a track that comes naturally to you, that you're fast at?
Not particularly. I mean, we haven't done an awful lot here compared to some of the other drivers. So I'm really happy with this weekend's results so far, and only half the job done so far with quali. So we need to really get stuck in the races and try and optimise everything we can in the races and maximise our opportunities and on other people's mistakes as well. So I think we need to as long as I try my best, that's all I can ever do really, and it seems to work out all right.
And you're one of the rookies in the championship this season. How much of a focus are you putting on the Rookie Cup?
Not particularly a lot at all. Like I said to you at Donington, this year for me is a learning year, purely a learning year. And the more that I can pick up on and learn this year, the better. And if I come away with a rookie trophy or 2 or 3, however many I get this year, hopefully enough. But no, that's not my goal. My goal is to learn as much as I can and come back next year with a strong championship winning campaign.
And how much did Donington teach you? How much are you able to take that into this weekend and going into your second weekend now rather than your debut?
I mean, first weekend was always going to be a massive sort of curveball, if you like. I learned an awful lot about the spatial awareness of the car and how much space you can give other drivers and how much space you don't want to give other drivers and that sort of thing. So in terms of the racecraft side of it, I learned an awful lot. Qualifying, you've just got to put those 2 laps in. That's what I took away from quali, that if you put the 2 laps in, you're at the front, and if you don't, you're not. It's really simple. So just about getting the 2 laps in quali, and hopefully I can. Well, obviously I've learned from that from Donington, and we put the 2 laps in here, which I couldn't have done it without the amazing team of Argenti Motorsport behind me. So yeah, really happy with the results so far, and we'll move on from there.
And how was the track up there today? Was it any different to yesterday? Was it a bit suboptimal with the hotter track temperature today?
I mean, not particularly. It didn't feel like it was quite as rubbered in yesterday. I mean, we went out and there was grass on the track, I presume, from the session that was out before us. So people had been taking non-optimal lines, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's going to change throughout the day. The track's going to evolve and get warmer and more rubbered in as the touring cars put more rubber down, the Porsches put more rubber down. So it's just about adapting to the track at the time and maximising your chances when you get them.
And one final question, what are you expecting from the race later on? Is you're going to get on the podium?
My goal, like I say always, is to learn as much as possible. It's an amazing experience to be here at Brands Hatch, in F4, but my goal is to learn as much as possible. If I finish last, but I learn as much as I can, that's a win in my eyes. So I'll just take away everything that I possibly can from this weekend and just learn.
Thanks so much.
You're more than welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon.